In the local Gova language, Mondoro, which Old Mondoro is named after, means lion. So what a way to start our time here at Old Mondoro with the coalition of these three big Mondoros. Blondie, Blackie and Ginger. And as lions normally do, they're sleeping. But we have had a little walk down and a bit of drinking just before the sunset on our first day here at Old Mondoro.
In other parks in Africa, when there's a poster species such as lions around, you can probably expect to be swamped with other vehicles. But here in the lower Zambezi, almost every sighting is a private one. It's fast becoming my new favourite destination.
If there's one animal I want to see on safari, it's one of these, a leopard. It's a continued love affair that I've got with them. And this one in particular is a stunner. But I think I must be getting old because 4 years ago when I had my first leopard encounter, when a leopard would stroll right past, I was sat in the footwell of the car, I'd normally hold my nerve. But as you can see there, I didn't. When you're looking down the barrel of a 400mm lens, and have a pair of leopard eyes staring back at you, and then you realise just how close they are. It does get the heart pumping a little bit. Since being here, we've only really had encounters with leopards in the dark, and we did actually find this girl late last night, so that's why we headed back to this area. And superstar guide Sebastian here was just about to say, oh, sometimes we get, oh, there one is, leopards here. And these gullies are perfect for them to hunt. There's a few guinea fowl and francolins around, and you never know if impala or something come grazing through as well. They're the perfect ambush points. This girl is absolutely stunning. She's got that white belly, really piercing eyes, and is completely relaxed in our presence. She's actually fallen fast asleep down here, so clearly a heavy night out in the bush for her.
The Mondoro area boasts some absolutely incredible windthorn forest. The twisted gnarled branches make for a great setting for photography. And to top it off, there's plenty of wildlife to be found in amongst the trees. At this time of year, the trees begin to drop their seed pods, which animals love to feed on. It's my first time seeing warthog piglets, and they are mega cute, literal miniatures of their parents, the original Pumbaa. The usual suspects in the form of vervet monkeys can be found in the trees, but there's also a few surprises. Zebras and impala come in for the shade and seeds. The other name for the seeds are elephant biscuits. They just love them. And by the afternoon, you can find elephants all over the forest, both family groups and lone bulls. Again, those trees make for the perfect setting. I always repeat this, but when on safari, don't ignore baboons. They make for fantastic subjects and provide a shed load of entertainment. It's like watching a soap opera, but actually much better than a soap. The dynamics of a troop are incredible. I love seeing the big males caring for the newborns, the youngsters swinging in the trees having a great time, and every now and again a fight breaks out and all hell breaks loose.
The wind's really picking up now here in this area, and the clouds are scudding across the sky. There's dust everywhere, which really makes for some stunning photos. So we've moved out of that amazing windthorn forest to here to the Chiawa Plains, which, as you can see, is pretty vast and open, and there's some really great species to photograph. There's a load of baboons kind of working their way across here. We had a big bull ellie with the Zambezi escarpment in the background. But for me, the real stars of the show were the Grant zebras. They're a subspecies of the plain zebras that can be found here in the lower Zambezi.
The plains don't just hold baboons, ellies and zebras though. Here in the lower Zam, you can find scores of waterbuck and sometimes, breaking from the cover, even a magnificent kudu. As night falls, a whole new cast of characters appear, and I've found a new way to view them.
Now, I'm not innocent in the fact that I've used white light in photography at night on numerous occasions. In fact, pretty much every single time I've been on safari, I've used white light. But here at Chiawa and Old Mondoro, they're trying to encourage people to use solely red light on night safaris, and it makes a world of difference. The behaviour I've seen already has been incredible. I've seen civets used in civet trees, and in the past, I've seen a white light shine on a civet, it looks at the light and disappears straight away. I've seen leopards hunt, or at least stalk, successfully undetected by animals, and obviously with a white light, every other animal can see the predator and is alerted to its presence. The prey is blinded by the white light, and occasions like this, when I've got a big old male lion feasting on a buffalo, and yeah, it's a red light, but I still can take pictures, I can film it, and get to witness it with no ill effects.
And if this trip couldn't get any better, on our last night, with a scan of the red light, it lit up one of the hardest nocturnal animals to find, the bizarre aardvark.